I think a lot of us know that success exists outside of the comfort zone, but it's definitely challenging in some cases to actually get out of that comfort zone. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. How do you get more comfortable with being uncomfortable? Hello, everyone. Marc Guberti here, host of the Breakthrough Success Podcast, and we are going to talk about how do we get better at getting out of the comfort zone, in a sense, getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I think one of the biggest breakthroughs for people trying to get out of their comfort zone is to think about the long term. If you keep doing what you're doing every day for 5 years, what kind of future do you see for yourself? Simple question reveals a lot, because if you see yourself as someone who procrastinates every day, who doesn't get enough sleep, who goes through, the weekday just praying for the weekend to hit, you live for Saturday, what's that going to give you in 5 years? And one of the people who think long term, it's that guy who, side hustles during his lunch break instead of spending time with coworkers, talk about gossip or whatever it is that people talk about at that environment, at that space. So doing, a side hustle, for instance, it's something where, you're losing TV time, you're losing time with, some of your friends. I'd like to think that a lot of side hustlers, they can make time for family because you live with them. You're definitely going to have to make some sacrifices, though, but that's short-term sacrifices. I'd rather make the short-term sacrifices and have long-term, all decisions, a lot more control over myself, than, just long term, just looking having that plan that society sets for you where, you graduate, you work for 40 years at some job, you retire, and then you get to have some fun and do some stuff. And then, that retirement age is just going to keep going up and up and up each year, because people live longer. So, 65, I think that's not realistic anymore, because people are living a lot longer. So, you want to think about these actions I'm doing today. Are they going to make me better in the long term? Are they leading me closer to my ideal lifestyle? And, if you want to achieve success, if you want to hit that big goal, watching videos like this, they help. They help you with that journey, but you got to do the work. So some people, they'll read books, they'll watch videos, they'll have all the knowledge, but it won't matter because they don't do it. The only knowledge that matters is the implemented knowledge. It's the knowledge that you learn and you apply. Because if you're not doing that, what's the point of learning? The reason we learn is because we hope that what we learn can help us in some way. We hope that by having this knowledge, we are better equipped for a certain challenge, for a certain goal that we're heading after. So if you don't apply, it doesn't really make that much sense. So that's how you get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You are either going to sacrifice short-term pleasure so you can have long-term gain, or you're going to sacrifice putting in the effort now. You're going to sacrifice that, and then in the long term, it's not going to be, you have a lot more control, you have a lot more choice. It's not going to be that way, because if you give in to pleasure, if you give in to the comfort, long term, it's not going to be that comfortable. So a lot of successful entrepreneurs, they think in that long term. So the action you do today affects who you are and who you become 5 years later. I believe if people keep that in their mind, they're going to be a lot more comfortable with being uncomfortable. It also helps to do one thing uncomfortable each day. Maybe it's speaking at the camera. Maybe it's giving a speech, whether it's on an actual stage or maybe just to one person. If you do more things that make you uncomfortable, it's going to be a lot easier to embrace these different obstacles that come your way on that journey towards goal achievement. So if you enjoyed this video and you want more just like this, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, Breakthrough Success, it is on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and a lot of the videos on this channel are from past episodes, so definitely a lot there for you to learn from. But I want you guys to do today, tomorrow, and every single day is to dream big, achieve greatness, and unlock your potential today.